Guys, you know what? I got more than 100 plus comments from the students asking one common doubt, that is about how exactly should we prepare for CUET, what are the important topics for it, what are the important hacks for overcoming our fear or other factors in terms of CUET. As per your request, this video is for you guys. So make sure that you watch the video till the end, because I assure you, I guarantee you that after watching this video, you'll have 0% of doubt in terms of CUET, as well as you'll have no kind of fear. I'm 100% assuring you guys. Why? Because I've taken multiple seminars for different colleges in terms of how exactly should they prepare for CUET, interview, micro presentation, and the entire functionalities of the Christ. And if you observe on my channel, you know, from the past 3 to 4 days, I didn't upload any videos. I was just researching the best content in terms of CUET. And after watching this video, I also challenge you that, you don't need to watch any other videos in YouTube or any other things regarding it. But one small request is that please do gather a paper and pen and write it down, all the important topics which I'm going to tell it to you now. And along with it, I've also put timestamps in this video. Okay. For example, if you want to reach out to any particular clip, and then if you want to directly, have a proper understanding, you can also do that, because every nutshell questions in terms of CUET I've covered up in this video. Okay, so now let's get started without any further delay. Before that, a small introduction. My name is Pawan and I'm an interview specialist. I've trained for more than 600 plus students, across worldwide in terms of how to get into their dream job, in terms of college admissions, in terms of different aspects, and here I am clearing out all your doubts regarding CUET. So this video is completely dedicated for you guys, and it is going to be very long videos. First time, I've not made much kind of effective time duration video for any of my pura channel, but this video is for you guys based on your request. I've made it. Make sure that you go through it. Anywhere you're feeling stuck, you can be happy enough to come back to me. I'll be much more happy to help you guys. So let's start with the first question, that is about what exactly is the selection process to enter into Christ University. That means that along with certain kind of formalities of your documents, that is along with your marks card, about 11th, 12th grade marks card, or it could be 10th grade marks card, what are the other criterias or eligibility aspect for getting into an admission into the Christ University? Very simple. For getting admission to college in Christ, you are supposed to clear out your CUET as well as your interview. Interview में दो भाग होते हैं. First one is about personal interview and second one is micro presentation. Now if I just break it out once again, what exactly is CUET? CUET is called as Christ University Entrance Test. That means that for each course which you are applying for, there will be a fixed amount of syllabus for it, or fixed amount of pattern of questions which they can ask from some certain kind of criteria or areas that I'll be coming up in the couple of videos. In that aspect, you'll be given questions. So overall, 120 questions you're supposed to, it's for 120 marks, in which you can attempt as you wish, but the time duration is for 90 minutes. How many minutes? 90 minutes. And you're supposed to clear it out. And immediately as soon as you finish your CUET, the next 2 days or 1 day, you will get a call for the interview. Okay, it will be mostly in Google Meet. Until now, it's Google Meet. Okay, and Google Meet mein hote hai personal interview. In that personal interview, first half they'll have a small self introduction or other aspect. That will not much detail. I'll be coming up with the next video. But for your simple understanding, first half, after general interaction and all, they'll go directly to the micro presentation. There is no separate round for micro presentation. That is not there. If I take you 3 years before, or 4 years before, in Christ, when it was offline interview and all, they had group discussions and all for some specified courses. But this time, as it's online, you have just your CUET entrance test, that is online examination. And for some course, there is no entrance exam. Okay. Remember this, for some course there is no entrance exam, especially for some master's course and all. But if you're an undergraduate, mostly for all of your courses, you will be having your entrance exam. And don't worry, for each of your subjects, I'll be also telling on how you need to prepare, what is the subject related aspect which you need to prepare, what is the content for it, all that I'll be covering up in this video itself. So now I hope you understood about what is CUET, what is interview and micro presentation. Micro presentation is very simple. Interviews will give you a topic and they will give you 30 seconds to think. After that, you're supposed to speak for 90 seconds to 120 seconds. Upcoming videos will clearly brief you about it, so nothing to worry about it. Don't think anything about it, just to provide a little small light about it. That's the reason I'm just trying to highlight what is the selection process at Christ. So now let's understand what is the back-end preparation needs to be done while you're attempting your CUET exam. That means that before you attempt your CUET exam, what is the back-end preparation you guys are supposed to do? Very simple. First one, you should have a laptop or a computer. You cannot attempt this exam from your phone, normal phone or device. You cannot attempt it. iPad or other factors, you cannot attempt it. Laptop is compulsory. Laptop or computer you can choose as per your needs, as per your comfortabilities. mic should be working and a webcam should also be there. I had a student last time, his name is called Rajiv, and I set him the same guidelines and he forgot to have his webcam at that last duration and he was not able to write his exam. Very important, make sure that you have a proper mic, webcam. You can beg, borrow, steal, whatever you can do, but make sure that these things are there with you. Proper internet connection. As one of the most important tip I would like to tell you is that along with your Wi-Fi, have even mobile data. Very advisable, very much advisable. And as you know, it's for 90 minutes, right? So us pura 90 minutes mein you guys should have a proper internet connection, because you know later they may not give you chance for it. So it's very important that all these crucial 3 rounds of this pura CUET ka chakkar hai na, you should be very careful about it. Now the third important aspect which I want to highlight is that guys, be on time. Okay, be on time. 30 minutes before your CUET ka exam, online exam, be on time. Keep everything ready, your laptop to everything, tab, keep all the things ready up. And for 30 minutes before, should log in and be ready completely. Wear some kind of formal dress or a normal good dress. That's very advisable. Now, fourth important thing is that guys, you will be writing mostly in a software called as Metal. Until now, Christ has used Metal software. But for the time being, in case if they've changed, I'll also be updating you. So Metal software, where you know all the AI mechanism will be working. So there is no probability of copying and all. Don't think about it. But yeah, there is okay techniques over there that I will be not able to tell it over here, because if I tell it also, you know, my video will be dispatched sometime. So yeah, for the time being, AI is there. So don't think about other aspects. Just prepare very well and go for your entrance exam. Now, the next important aspect which I want to highlight over here is that guys, you will be having this admit card, hai na? Admit card ka Xerox lekar aana. Okay, compulsory. Take a Xerox and keep of your admit card. Very simple. You will get in your login page itself, admit card, and along with that, any government authorized, central government or state government authorized, you should have any kind of what do we call certificate with you. Certificate or this card, whatever identity card is there, keep that also with you. Aadhaar is also more than fine. Okay, most of us will be fine. Why? Because this AI mechanism, you know, before you log into the test, will be like, it'll show me your face, they'll just take a picture. Then they like, show me your ID card, this one, like, I'll just take the picture about it. Then only you'll be processed into the test. So it's very important. AI will play a very important role. This is one of the important aspects you need to keep in your mind. Now, the next fifth important aspect which I want to tell is that, guys, don't keep any kind of notes or paper pen next to you, paper pen or any kind of scientific calculator, anything like that. Okay, I'll give an exception for it. There is this one, scientific calculator, phone and all nearby to you, not required, because each time you move up and down, you know, obviously the proctor, that means that it's an what do we call online mechanism, the other side, they can detect you. It's like the AI has that capability. So if you move right, left and all, no, that thing will be like constantly showing red signal, and if it's crossing its own threshold, you know, sometimes they can stop you from attempting the test. And along with that, I've seen many of my students have also said it, you know, it's like normal chakkar in online exams. You know what we do, the other person stand on the other side, they'll be telling answers and all. That won't work here. In case if you found that you're doing such things, you know, they'll ask you to turn your laptop to 360-degree viewpoint. Okay, it's like how you take this Mangalarti, you know, you've observed, right? Ek bar, do bar, teen bar. So similar way, you should take a laptop to 360-degree viewpoint. Don't make that into thing, okay? In case if they find, it will be hell trouble, okay? You will not be allowed to write that exam. And that's gone. That entire round ka chance bhi gaya. That will also have to you, okay? Now, the other important aspect is that you cannot just middle leave and go like that, okay? Leave and go, it's like for washroom and all, you cannot go directly. It's not possible, because they have their own kind of criteria for it. They mention it very clearly. In case if you want to pause also, it's absolutely not possible, okay? And in case you want to use paper and pen, you can use it. You have to just mention it, just mention as soon as you start attempting for the test itself, you know, just type it out in the chat box, ask the proctor, sir, can I use this paper and pen for a small calculation? Mostly they'll agree for it. In case if they're telling no, don't do it, okay? But this is not that flexible option, so that's the reason, be very careful with it. Now, next important aspect is, if today is your test, yesterday or 2 days before itself, they will ask you to do a trial version out of it. That means that they will ask you to check whether this metal is working for you, your laptop eye screen is working for you, or your webcam, the voice thing is detecting, is it working properly for you. They will give it priorly 2 days in advance. Try it out. For the time being, please do try it out. Until now, they're giving it. If there is any changes, further dates, I'll be updating you. But aaj tak, what and all I'm telling, be very careful with this. These are your back-end preparation while attempting for your CUET car exam. Now, the next important type of question which is being asked by the students is about what is the pattern for the CUET car exam. See, there is no fixed kind of syllabus for it. Yes, they have given about which area they'll be asking questions, but there is no kind of fixed syllabus about it. It keeps on changing year by year, few here and there, but I'll be telling you the pattern. I'll be just going subject by subject in much detail for your course. In the upcoming clips, you can find it in the time steps, but for the time being, few general important guidelines you need to keep in your hand. Okay, now now write in your book, there are how many questions? 120 questions. How many? 120 questions. Second thing is about how many minutes do you have to attempt it. Within 90 minutes, you're supposed to finish your exam. So that means it's like 1.5 an hour, right? Mostly it's 1.5 an hour. 60, yeah, 60 plus 30, 1.5 an hour time you'll be having. And for every right answer, you'll be getting 1 mark. And for every negative answer, you'll be getting 0.2 mark, 2.5, 225, 0.25. So I suggest you guys, make sure that in case you do not know anything about it, just simply don't do inky, pinky, ponky. It won't mostly work. So at that point of time, you can leave that question and go to the next one. Okay, leave that question, go to the next one. Why? Because if you leave that question, there'll be no neither negative mark, neither you'll not be getting also. I've seen some of the students just doing inky, pinky, ponky most of the time. That has resulted in getting negative result. But I've also seen some students who, even though they do not know anything, they'll just leave off everything and go off. Don't do that also. Okay, you should be I had a student, her name is Disha. Okay, so she was doing the same thing. I banged her. I said, don't do like that. When I was taking mock for her, okay, I said, like, don't do like that. Please attempt at least for this one. That was the biggest mistake which she did last time. Why she didn't get cleared for her first round was because of that. So make sure that you also do in that way. Now the next important aspect which I want to highlight is that, guys, there are 6 sections. How many? 6 sections, but it varies for every kind of course. For example, अगर आपने BA LLB choose किया और आपने BA journalism choose किया, your syllabus will be different to BSc psychology, different. So exam, the structure of the pattern is completely different for each syllabus. Don't worry, everything as a link I've put in the description box. You will also find it out. Like after watching this video, you can go through it. It will be much advisable. Got it. Now it's an MCQ paper, so 4 choices would be given. You can choose any one, but for some questions, they'll be giving you 5 questions or 6 questions. It may vary. It totally depends. There is no fixed kind of pattern. One students was like they got 5 questions, once it was 4, but minimum, maximum it's going to be 4 only. Rare cases, you're going to get the questions like 5 and 6. And one more hack I want to tell you is that, there are some kind of psychological tricks while playing with an MCQ. Okay, agar ratta marker, you cannot just take B and C and all. No? There's some kind of hack tricks also. Just go watch it out whenever you're free. I'll also be providing a link in the description box about little hacks about how you need to go for MCQ and all. Some questions which you do not know, but still you can give a small amount of guessing and all. That also I'll just provide a link in the description box. It's not from me. I'm not giving that because an expert's opinions are there. I'll be providing you that link in the description box. Ek bar, just go through it and see it. And next questions asked by the students normally when I am explaining this exam pattern is that, is there any cutoff for the CUET? No. Christ University entire admission office or the university does not tell out what is a cutoff and what is your result. You will also be not knowing whether only you will be knowing whether you're selected or not, but you will not know what is your exact marks, how much you scored, anything like that. But normal, after having a good interaction with different kind of students, I got an understanding that the people, good threshold is try to get above 100. It is good actually. 120 mein above 100 good, or above 80 is also fine. My perception, see, everyone will have their own choice. I'm not telling this is the university mandate. No, I'm not mentioning like that. Above 80 lagao, above 90 lagao, and then prepare very well for your interview and micro presentation. It will play a very important role. From there, if you just have a balanced mark, trust me, you will get into your dream college. I 100% assure you. So this is the basic exact essence of how you need to understand in terms of exam pattern. One more thing, I want you to listen now. One more important thing is that please do practice mock. As such, you will know what is the exact time duration in which you need to attempt for each kind of question. So now I hope that you got an exact clarity about exam pattern. Next important question asked by the students is about, does class 12 marks really matters for your entrance exam? Nahi, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'll tell you, the Christ functionality is little thoda different. Your marks of your 11th and 12th or your 10th doesn't matter when you're going for your entrance exam. Koi baat nahi, no problem. Hope sure that you got at least good marks, no? At least basic level. That's more than enough. But don't worry. That will not be the major judgmental point for you to get into the college. nothing like that. See, in Christ, I was telling this for my student also, okay? I really love telling this always. It's like the beauty of the Christ is that they don't look that much in terms of your 10th and 12th marks, that much, but they focus more on your entrance and for your interview and for your micro presentation. Agar ye teen kiya na, chalo, it'll be good only. Nothing not be difficult itself. So trust me, do very well. But I'm not telling, okay, so if the parents who are watching this, they'll just call me, oh my god, this kid is misguiding my children. No, I'm not misguiding, but it's also important you do very well for your 10th and 12th. Okay, this is the next important myth which I'm trying to break it out about 10th and 12th marks. Is it important or not? Oh my god, I got more than 9 replies, 9 comments on this basis. So next question regarding CUET is that, do we require coaching for going for CUET exam, or in terms of interview and mock what do we call mock test and all, do we require some kind of coaching? My answer would be it's not required, guys. To be honest, my perception, see, everyone will have their own views. No, the way I describe love may not be the same way you describe, right? I was just giving this example to my student. So similar way, it's not required. According to my perception, you can do very well by clearing it out from your own house itself, by practicing it from your own house. I've seen many students, okay, like Rajiv, Sakshit, Akshat, and then Sonali, Rajveer. These people, many of my students who took up my sessions, most of them just prepared from their house and they were able to get it. And what's difficult with you guys? It's going to be much easy. Okay, much easy. But one important aspect which I want to tell is that, you were asking the same doubt, okay? It's like, is the CUET exam very easy or very difficulty? According to me, it's neither completely easy, neither completely different. Thoda okay, it's okay level. It's neither completely easy, neither completely difficult, but it varies for every person. But it's not that kind of competitive comparing to CLAT or other kind of competitive exam, GRE, whatever it is. It is not that kind of competitive. It is somewhere in the base level. You can do it. And that's the reason even the seniors who I was just talking, last time, they were also telling, see, if you're preparing for any kind of tough competitive exam, crisis like a bacha, they will surely get in. And many of them got in the same base only in the first round. And if you have not got in the first round, koi baat nahi, second round and third round, upcoming rounds, whatever it is, you will be able to get it. So nothing need to worry on in this basis. And very important thing which I want to highlight is that, guys, every day 1 hour, or at least minimum, some days you're very difficult for you to practice or something like that. I know obviously your boards are going on, so at least half an hour you guys need to fix time for it, compulsory. And other tip is that minimum revision, maximum resources. If you follow, then trust me, your exam is really flawed. The tip is very simple. Minimum resources and maximum revision is very important. Okay, minimum resources and maximum revision. It doesn't mean that one chota book, if you just, it doesn't ever mean that just take a chota book and then come and then do, it'll never be possible. But it's very important. Maximum revision and minimum resources is the best. For every subject, keep just one book. One book is more than enough. But some books I'll tell you where you need to keep more. That is also free. You don't have to buy any kind of materials. Only few materials which I tell you, if you want, you can buy. Or else pura free materials I myself will provide you in the description of this video. So why do you want to waste money? Simple. Now, next myth of the students about CUET is about how should we parallelly balance with our studies of our 12th grade or 11th grade, or along with our other kind of studies. Very simple. Every day spend 1 hour. As I already said in my previous step, 1 hour. Sirf 1 ghante you guys can spend, no? Just 1 hour. 1 hour at least. 1 hour. And my students are really funny. They keep on updating me every day. Pawan, I've learned this. Pawan, I've learned this. I'll be so happy. I literally encourage them, So they'll also feel a little more accountable. Okay, Pawan is looking into these matters. And I'll also be guiding them constantly. So these people are very happy about it. So I was like, okay, fine, chalo, good. Great amount of important thing. But yeah, at least half an hour and 1 hour if you're able to spend on that is much advisable, really advisable. Okay, make sure that you guys also try to imply this half an hour or 1 hour. And as I already said, don't spend so much resources and all, because your board exam is coming nearby and your other things are going on parallelly. One book, more than enough for every subject. I myself will provide every kind of resources for it. I'll tell you where you need to search, where you no need to search, all of the aspect I'll be just informing it to you. So the next important question asked by the students is about, does CRISE release a set of syllabus for CUET? Like very descriptive syllabus? No, it will not release in terms of syllabus, but will tell in terms of what kind of sections, from which sections do they ask the questions. I said, you have around 6 sections, right? In each sections, how many marks or how many, what kind of questions from which not perspective could it be. It could be in terms of English, logical reasoning, math, it could be in terms of GK, current affairs, it depends. But for you, just answering in a very short nutshell, CRISE does not release a syllabus as per se, but they release a form of, what do we call a section wise knowledge about how you exactly need to prepare for it. So guys, I would like to give one more small tip. Okay, I know that I've already said this before, but for some lazy people, who would not like going through one by one, for you guys, this is the same question that is about, do we require to have, can we use any paper and pen for any kind of calculations? This will come natural doubt. Yes, you can use paper and pen, but type, ask the proctor, sir, can I please use? So he will obviously reply. If people are there on the other side, they will surely reply back, yes, you can use paper and pen. And in case if they're telling not to use it, don't use it at such kind of situation. Because I've seen many students, even though it was warned, these people are using many other things, they got out of that online forum itself, and then they were not allowed to attend for that test. Very important, let this break bubble go inside your head now. So now, one of the major doubt asked by the students is that should we attempt CUET exam for all the subjects, for example, and for all the courses. For example, you're applying for BA LLB Honors, BBA LLB Honors. Should we write separately a CUET for both, or is it one common CUET for both? So my answer is obviously it is one common CUET for both the courses. Similar way for BBA, a set of BBA courses, one common CUET is enough. So similar way for BSc, a group of BSc ka course, agar you are applying for two kind of courses, there is one common CUET. So that's the reason I'm asking students, guys, it's fine, apply for what 2 to 3 course on that same branch of field. You can just attempt one particular field, one CUET in it. So no worries, I'll be providing in the link itself, the description box itself, about which all courses there is CUET, which all course you need to attempt for 2 CUET. You will find it out in much detail. For example, agar you're applying for BA LLB Honors and then you're applying for BBA, then you're supposed to write 2 CUET. Okay, but if it is for BA LLB Honors and BBA LLB Honors, then 1 CUET. Got it. So similar way, there is parallel fixed courses. You will get much detail. You will understand very clearly if you look into the PDF itself. Now, the next important question asked by the students is that what are the tips and tricks and what are the hacks for preparing for CUET exam? Now, I want to tell it very clear for you. I just want to share just 4 tips. Only 4 tips. Write it down in your book. First thing is that keep a timer and practice every time. See, there are many mock tests, okay, mock tests which is given by different institution, especially in Google itself. You will find many sab kuch, you'll find it out many, but whenever you're attempting it, keep a timer and do it, because I could see many of the students, what they did, they was not able to keep a proper timer and practice, and exam day what they would do, they out of 120 they were able to attempt only 80 questions, 70 questions. They were very slow. They spent time in the things which they didn't know unnecessarily. So very important tip is that, guys, please do make sure that you keep a timer and then practice. Second tip is about keep consistency while practicing. Keep consistency while practicing. Very important. For example, you're learning something, learn it every day. First day you're learning for 1 hour, second day you're learning for 2 hours, third day you're not at all learning, fourth day you're not at all learning, fifth day you're learning again. Don't do like that. Every day consistency karo. Consistency is the key to success. Old saying, all the grandparents learn the same thing. But yeah, it really makes sense. At least every day, ek ghante, sirf ek ghante spend karo. Trust me, it will be easy for you. After the result, you'll be like, oh God, I got into my dream college. You'll be very happy, and that chillness will come inside you. Okay, so very important, spend at least 1 hour every day. That's great. And as you're reaching up to the exam, you can increase the time duration, but consistency is the key for it. Now, the third important tip is about minimum resources, maximum revision. I already said my previous clip, but for you guys, once again, minimum resources and maximum revision is the key for it. So what and all you're learning, evening you learn something. For example, today you're learning something, evening just revise it, tomorrow morning just revise it, day after tomorrow just close the book, and everything should come into your mind, like how the base, I think Sherlock movie you might have seen, like how he's able to recollect everything, or I think Visions movie, some different CDs and all are there, like as soon as they close their eyes, they'll be able to visualize everything, what they have done or something, they'll be able to recollect it. Similar way, you should also be in that way, but it happens gradually only through practice. Mera student, Likita, she was like, okay, this is not coming, first 2 days only I'm able to do it, why I'm not able to focus, once I understood her pattern, I said her, Bachi, you're doing wrong thing, you're doing maximum resources and minimum revision you're doing, try to refix it, then trust me, she worked out, and then she got in the second round itself aram se, very easily. Now, the fourth important tip is that, guys, focus in your fundamentals. Very important. focus in your fundamentals. Why? Most of you is not focusing in the fundamentals itself when you're preparing for your CUET. जो भी subject का knowledge है, for example English, business, economics, अगर if these subjects are part of your CUET का syllabus, which I'll be speaking up much depth in the upcoming videos, not upcoming videos, in the upcoming clips, very important for you to understand that. Focus, learn the fundamentals, don't by heart anything, understand the crux of the question, understand the crux of everything, then you try to do it, then trust me, you will ace it. So guys, so now I'll be telling you about which are the common subjects for CUET. Agar you're applying for whatever course you're applying for, there are some subjects which is common for all the other subjects. That means that all other courses. For example, you have quants. Quants ke liye it is good that you refer R.S. Agarwal ka book. It's good. If you're not able to afford for it, koi baat nahi. Telegram mein you will find out many pages are there, and I will not be able to paste it below in the description box. Sometimes they can catch me for copyright. But yeah, so in Telegram you'll find out much free PDFs in terms of R.S. Agarwal. Try practicing that. Or else if you're not able to find it out in Google itself, many free sources you'll get. I'll try to drop a few links below in the description box. Logical reasoning, especially blood relations, series, calendar, dates, time, everything, those bases you need to prepare very well. Even the directions. Oh, directions is like damn crazy. That also you need to prepare, especially the quants. Quants ke liye logical reasoning, quants and logical reasoning, when I parallelly tell, because you will find everything in the this one itself, R.S. Agarwal ka book. In terms of quant separately or logical reasoning, you will find out everything in R.S. Agarwal. Try to get it. If you're not finding it also, koi baat nahi. In Google you will find many free resources. Try to utilize it. In Google mein biggest problem हम लोगों के लिए ज़्यादा resources है, but फिर भी we're not giving focus towards it. Okay, very important. Now second is about verbal, for verbal ability and all. You can refer CAT book by Arun Sharma. Even I advise my students to refer that. In case if you're not able to do it, koi baat nahi. In Google you'll find multiple resources in terms of verbal ability. Jo bhi author ka book hai na, prepare karo. Koi baat nahi. But take one book which you're feeling that you're comfortable with. Go with that. Search. Have some kind of self-research. You will find out. If you want some links, I'll provide, not of the books, but of the websites. Obviously, you can even go through it. Okay, trust me, it is going to really help you out. Now, the third important aspect is called reading comprehension. Oh God, very important. Very important. I want you to listen is that don't get separate kind of book for reading comprehension. In your 12th grade, 11th grade, 10th grade, jo bhi English ka grammar hai, learn karo. Why you people are not studying? Why do you want a separate new book for it? 10th, 11th and 12th, whatever grammar you have studied, please do revise upon it, then go attempt for this exam. You will be having conjunctions, basic grammar questions, articles, conjunctions, whatever base it is. It could be even direct speech, indirect speech. They themselves will provide you the answers. You have to just select one. MCQ mein answers are there, just that you have to select it, right? Very simple. I want you guys to listen now. It's like 10th, 11th and 12th, grammar basic, what not you have studied, just go through it once. Reading comprehension, every day newspaper lagao, open the newspaper and go through it, especially the editorial page. Hindu is the master. Hindu you study, your interview and micro presentation is going to be like, that's it. Very simple. Hindu, padho, please padho, fir bhi only then go to interview. When I train for my students, I tell them one important thing. If you're not learning Hindu and going, you're doing biggest unjustified thing for yourself. Current affairs is the king. So very important. Make sure that you practice on it. Now the fourth important aspect which I want to highlight over here is that I spoke about quants, logical reasoning, verbal ability, data analysis and interpretation, which I want to tell now. This will take much time. Okay, it's not like other sections. It will take time. Got it? It will take time. So I want you guys to think one important thing is that if you're facing much kind of time, don't spend much time in one question. I've seen one student, okay, she spent half an hour for one question of this one, data analysis and interpretation, and I literally screwed her after she finished her exam. And from next to third round she got in, third round or second round she got in. Her name is Lavanya. She got in the second round, and I was so happy. She was like, she bought me sweets, laddu and all. I was like, oh wow, thank you so much. And yeah, she bought and gave me. I was so happy. But in data analysis and interpretation, they'll show different kind of pie chart, that kind of diagram, this diagram, that diagram, and you're supposed to find out the mean, median, mode. Even though you're not a statistics student, you should still learn it. But trust me, now what you learn, further in your competitive exam, it will surely help you out. So isliye, please spend your time and padho, it will help you a lot. Okay, now the fifth important aspect which most of you guys don't like learning, that is about GK and current affairs. See, now what I'm telling over here, these are the common subjects. Common subjects, jo bhi CUET you are preparing, common subjects like, whatever field it could be, one suggestion is that refer Hindu paper, especially from January, February, March. These are the king. Spend much time on it. If you have excessive time, go to November or December, November, October, go like that back. But try to finish past 6 months, 4 months or 5 months ka paper, or 3 months, minimum 3 months, maximum 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, because all the hot topic of current affairs, you'll find it from there. Very hot topics. Very hot topics. But in terms of static GK, I feel really sad, okay? Static GK, they asked 2015 what happened, 2002 what happened, to 1992 what happened. Students are literally crying and telling me. For them, I tell them, it's fine. Jo bhi general knowledge book you will get, jargon, Josh and all. Free websites are there. I'll drop out few links in the description box. Just go through it. If you're finding that connection, study, proceed ahead with it. Or else also koi baat nahi. But static GK, you will indirectly learn when you're learning current affairs. For example, especially that's the reason why I'm telling you to refer Hindu paper. There itself, when you're studying passing current affairs, indirectly you will also study some kind of stats. It will naturally come. It could be in terms, for example, if there is a conflict between governor and the chief minister. At that time, you'll obviously learn its constitutional provisions, its articles, its so and so things. Similarly, if there is any business conflicts, you will indirectly learn the crux and essence of the business. So, very important aspect, which I want you guys to prepare while going ahead with your CUET. These are the general subjects for your normal aapka CUET ka preparation. Now I'll go directly to subject by subject how you need to prepare for it. So now, as I said already, I will be going clip by clip. That means that for every course, for example, if you belong to BA journalism course, for you guys, you can stay over here, or else you can go to the next clip. If you belong to BBA, just check out in the timestamps. I've already mentioned it. If you're a BBA student, just don't watch this clip. Go to the next clip, okay? The timestamps I've already mentioned it. And after watching the clip, go directly to the last portion, okay? That is like, what if I fail? And I'm going to tell a few more important aspects in the upcoming clips. So just make sure that you stay tuned in. And along with it, now I'll be starting with BA journalism, okay? So if you are a BA journalism honors, BA liberal arts, BA English honors, BA communication and media, English and psychology, BA journalism, psychology, English, and BA political science honors, and BA media and public affairs honors. If any of you have chosen this particular course, I'll tell you how you need to prepare for it. Very simple. Okay. Now you have English. So English, you have 40 marks, right? For English, refer your 10th, 11th and 12th basic grammar, refer karo. Enough. And comprehension, very important. Comprehension, you will find everything over there, 10th, 11th and 12th. Don't buy separate book for it. Why do you want to waste time and energy for it? Very simple, no? As I've already said in my previous video about the few important books which you need to keep in the mind. Other than that, don't spend much time, much money for it, because I've already covered up, or I'll be providing the links for it. So English ke liye 10th, 11th and 12th ka grammar refer karo. Now general knowledge and current affairs, you get 30 marks. So current affairs 10 marks के लिए January, February, March study properly, आपका interview और micro presentation के लिए बहुत benefit हो जाएगा. Got it? Now, logical reasoning, as I said already, refer the R.S. Agarwal ka book, Quants ka R.S. Agarwal ka book. If you're not able to buy it also, link you'll be finding in different platforms, okay? Like Telegram and all, you'll find it, or else in Google itself, normal Google search karo. If you want, I'll drop few links below. You can even refer that. Now, next about program specific like journalism, CEP, JPNG, MNPA, liberal arts, English and political science. For these things, for example, like political science, only for political science and English I already said. For political science, keep the pattern with you, okay? I've provided this link down in the description box. So you open that link, and if it is coming under your subject, just write it down. For political science, 11th and 12th is enough for referring. Political science, that's great. And the course like journalism, CEP, JPNG, liberal arts, try getting such sources from the Google. Just type it out in the Google and just at least refer 5 to 6 materials, because you'll get 30 marks from it. So make sure that from liberal arts, that's the reason I'm telling you, go to their website and you'll find the description about the course. So you'll find the immediate key points of that, and along with it, you'll also find the important amount of, for example, liberal arts itself, you'll find their syllabus. That itself, just first semester ka syllabus, just go through it. Something little crux of it here and there you go, you'll get more idea. Or if you have your seniors contact, usi se bhi baat karo and try to get some basic essentials. So they're not looking into very depth about the subject, they're just testing your fundamentals. If you are a BA Economic Honors, BSc Economics Honors, BSc Economics Analysis, BSc Economics Mathematics and Statistics, BCA, or BSc Data Science and BSc Data Science and AI के student है, you have almost, right, 120 marks का question question paper होती है, you have English. So English is for 20 marks. As I said, please do refer. For you guys, this is only for you guys. If you've already watched if you're already part of other courses, then just go to keep on checking up the clips, okay? Because for every course, I'm providing individual assistance. English के लिए refer your 10th, 11th and 12th का grammar. Enough, more than enough. Grammar and comprehension. Now, general knowledge or current affairs. Current affairs के लिए you guys can refer what I said, no? Hindu paper, news is a must, January, February, March, until your day of your interview. I'm like 1 month before, or at least 20 days before your this one entrance exam. That day is you must know very well. Okay. Now, if I say about general knowledge, static part के लिए you guys can refer basic, like Jargon Josh. There are many free websites. If you buy books also, it's waste. Like how much will you buy on static GK? You only tell me. The GK is very long, no? Why do you want to waste that much time? Anyway, when you're studying present current affairs, you will indirectly learn. But in Google itself, there are many free sources. Just check out the important. Sometimes they can ask you about presidents. Sometimes they can ask you about prime ministers. Who was the second prime minister? What is the 6 wonders of India? Those kind of questions would be there. So just go through it. In Google itself, you'll find many things. Now, and लिख दो, okay, what I'm telling, write it. I'm just not telling for the sake of fun, but I'm just telling it for a reason. Write it down. Now, logical reasoning, I said no, R.S. Agarwal ka book, refer that. Now, mathematics, 10th, 11th and 12th, very important. You guys should refer 10th, 11th and 12th ka book. Now, after that, data analysis and interpretation, I already said, there is one CAT book, you can even refer that. If you're not finding data analysis and interpretation, CUET preparation book, you can refer that, or else free PDFs mil jate hai, Telegram or in Google, data analysis and interpretation, free PDFs, if you type, you will get it. Just look that and learn, or Google में free resource होती है, just look into that and start preparing. Now, in terms of economics and computer science, for economics, 11th and 12th is must. 11th and 12th, I'll tell you one more thing, okay, I'll tell you a secret. You guys can refer, you just type in the Google as second PUC, economics, NCRT, not NCRT, I mean like question bank, just type it out. And first PUC, economics, question bank. You'll find a question bank. Try to even get the answers for it. If it's also fine, refer all the 1 markers and 2 markers. Very important. Well, what is PUC? Pre-University College. It's like it's coming from this Karnataka government. They release a question bank. Now, if you learn this and interview, there is lot of hacks for it. So, इसलिए please थोड़ा time लगाकर पढ़ो, वो भी पढ़ो. Help you are a BSc Psychology honors student. Okay. So now, if you're a BSc Psychology honors student, you have 120 marks. 30 marks for English, refer your 11th, 10th, 11th or 12th ka grammar, refer for it, because you get 30 marks grammar and comprehension, very important. Okay, don't buy separate notebook because you guys mostly don't have time. That's the reason. Now, general knowledge ke liye, very important, general knowledge, as I said already, general knowledge in current affairs. Current affairs from January, February, March until your day of your interview, 20 days before, uske pehla jo bhi important current affairs hai, go through it. Very important, because that will help you a lot. Indirectly, when you study current affairs, you will as automatically you will also study general knowledge. That's the reason. Just go through it. General knowledge, free Google websites. There are many websites, you can even refer for it. It will surely help you guys. Got it? Now if you tell about reasoning, logical reasoning, I said, you can refer R.S. Agarwal ka cons ka book. If you're not able to find it, take out any free PDF, start learning. Logical reasoning, directions होती है, series होती है, date होती है, time होती है, जो भी है ना, पढ़ो. At least 1 hour spend for it. Very important, 1 hour. And psychology ke liye, you guys can refer this one, what do you call, your 11th and 12th. Basics is more than enough. 11th and 12th ka basics. Now, if you are a BCom regulars, BCom and FNA, BCom morning, BCom honors, BCom strategic finance honors, BCom professionalism, BCom finance, BCom financial analyst, BHMB, BA, FNA. If you're taking up any of these courses, I'll tell you how exactly you guys need to prepare for it. Fundamental accounting के लिए 20 marks आती है. Listen very carefully. It's very easy. It's very jujube. In case you have focused your 11th and 12th very properly. So what is that? What you need to do is that 11th and 12th के लिए go take out your this sources. What do we call? 11th and 12th you will find out accountancy का question bank you'll find it. You just type second PUC accountancy question bank, or if you have already an accountancy book कोई बात नहीं, refer all your 1 markers and 2 markers. Why I am telling second PUC का accountancy का question bank? Why am I telling it? Okay, it's because it's released by the Karnataka government for 11th and 12th grade students. You will find it out. Everything you will find out. I'll try to drop a link below it. If it's not there also, just type it out in the Google, you will get it out. Okay. Now, along with it, mathematics, you get 20 marks. 11th and 12th is enough. More than enough. 20 marks. No, if it was 30 marks, I would have been said to refer even for 10th marks. 10th ka thing, 11th and 12th, whichever is very important concepts you feel it is important, try it out even that. And there are many mock tests, please attempt it before going for this one. Now data analysis and interpretation 20 marks मिलेगा. इसके लिए I already suggested you can refer CAT का book, CAT data analysis and interpretation. CAT is very competitive exam. If you prepare from that range, you know, छोटा GGP exams will be a little more easy for you guys. Now I also want you guys to remember one more thing. इसी data analysis and interpretation में ना Google में free sources होते हैं. Please do even refer that. Now if you are preparing in terms of logical reasoning I already said you can refer RS Agarwal का book. If you don't have also कोई बात नहीं, जो भी PDF book मिलेगा logical reasoning कर दो, कोई बात नहीं. Only fundamentals enough, no questions will repeat, but pattern. So you know in maths and all how we were studying is we understand the formula, उसी formula लगाकर we used to write our answers. No, we used to put that this then we used to do it. Similar way you guys can also do the same thing. Now when I say about general knowledge आप लोगों के लिए 20 marks में होती है. General knowledge, current affairs, whatever is happening, especially COVID is a friend of question paper now. So COVID के बारे में give more importance, January, February, March, and even little static part, you know, that also you can research Google, but January, February, March, Hindu paper refer करो. Why? Because your interview and micro presentation will help a lot. Okay. Now last one is about English for you people. Refer 11th and 12th ka English. That's more than enough. Okay. So that's all for you guys. Go directly to the last clip because next is for like next is for BBA students. If you're applying, you can listen still, or else you can directly go to this one and you can find out all this PDF link in the description box. Refer that. Now for BBA student, if you're a BBA honors, BBA decision science, industry integrated, BBA FIB, BBA business analytics, BBA fintech honors. If any of these are your subjects, this is your pattern. I'll tell you which one books you can refer. First one is for fundamental accounting. Fundamental accounting के लिए सिर्फ 10 मार्क के लिए questions आते हैं. How many? 10 markers. This one, refer your 11th and 12th. I said already, refer your 11th and 12th ka book, very important. 11th and 12th ka accountancy book is very important. Even business also you can refer for an extent, but don't give much priority. Especially 11th, like what is debit, what is credit, what is that formula, what is this formula, formulas and all, just give much priority. If you want, type in Google second POC accountancy question bank. That is like issued by the Karnataka government for 11th and 12th grade course students. You can also type first PUC accountancy ka question bank. You will find it. Learn properly. If you already have a book, more than enough. Just even refer the 1 markers and 2 markers. Now English ke liye 25 marks. Please do refer what, as I already said, guys, please do refer your 10th, 11th and 12th ka English. Very important. Grammar, comprehension, as well as basic grammar, active voice, passive voice, conjunctions, that sentence is changed, this sentence is changed, replacement of sentence, we have studied, you know, just go through it, don't spend much time on all. Things which you know, just go through it. Things which you do not know, spend much time there. Now, usi data analysis and interpretation, you know, 20 marks aate hai. Kitna? 20 marks. Uske liye, I tell always my students to refer CAT ka book. If you're not able to get it, data analysis and interpretation, free sources are there on the Google. I'll provide the link also in the description box if you guys want. Koi baat nahi. If you want, do that. And general knowledge, 20 marks. How much? General knowledge is for 20 marks. Refer the newspaper compulsorily. All that. Newspaper is the king for your preparation. 20 marks for your general knowledge. Please, January, February, March, December, October, November, if you're able to go, how much ever you're able to cover, complete कर दो. बहुत important हो जाएगा आप लोगों के लिए. It will be very easy and very important that you guys keep on practicing on that basis, because it will obviously increase your memory. Along with it, your interview is going to be really superb. I remember Kanishka, one of the student, okay, who was taking interview, her panel interview, she took mock and all with me, mock interview with and all with me. And you know, when suddenly, when she went to the interview panel, they were like just asking static question. She was really astonished. She was like really confused. Only because of my guidance in my second round, you know, which she came up to me and I said that this is how we need to prepare from a static partner. Because of her present current affairs reading, she was able to do it there very well. So this is also very important learning should be there for you. And aramsi you guys will get 120 marks. So that's all for you guys. Now, if you are a BA LLB honors student or BBA LLB honors student, guys, I really love this course. It's very up to my core. I really love. So, इसके लिए English के लिए आप लोगों को 30 marks will get. Refer your 11th and 12th का English grammar more than enough and comprehension. Compulsory read it. It will help you a lot. And there will be many question papers there. Even refer that. That will help you guys a lot. Okay. Now, logical reasoning के लिए 25 marks होती है. कितना? 25 marks. 25 marks. RS Agarwal ka book refer karo, or else you guys can get many free resources from Google. That also you can resource. I tell my students to always do this, okay? And if you guys want to update me also, just do that. After studying every day what not you studied, you can even update me about it. General knowledge 30 marks. General knowledge के लिए current affairs January, February, March, refer that properly and learn it, then only go for your this one. Other than that, please don't go for your entrance exam. That is very important, especially for the interview. CUET also I can tell, if you without learning current affairs, please don't go for that. Only if you're very lucky, interviewers don't ask, but other than that they keep on asking it. Okay, current affairs also refer it. Data analysis and interpretation 20 marks के लिए होती है. How much? 20 marks. You guys can refer CAT का book or else free Google resource, just type data analysis and interpretation questions. It will directly help you out. Okay, so that's all for BA as well as for BB LLB honors student. Now, if you are a BTech student or BTech lateral student, okay, now you have English for 15 marks. Refer your 11th and 12th ka English grammar just for 15 marks. Don't spend much time for it. And then refer only for 15 marks. So I'm telling it now, 11th and 12th ka grammar, refer that, and comprehension more than enough. For your reasoning, as I already said, R.S. Agarwal ka book. Refer that, it will help you a lot, guys. R.S. Agarwal is the king of it. If you're not able to afford it, koi baat nahi. In Google, you'll find Telegram only R.S. Agarwal ka books. Just search somewhere, you'll find it out. And along with it, free Google source also there. That is also, you can check it out. Data analysis and interpretation 15 marks. For that, CAT ka book you can refer. It's a little complex book, but if you're able to do that, no, it's like mean, median, mode, this one sigma, that sigma, you'll find out, you'll get many questions on that basis. So I suggest you guys that go through it. You will naturally learn it. What's wrong with that? Okay, just go through it. Free many Google sources and websites also you'll find. I'll just drop few links below. You guys can even fetch it out. Now, next is about general knowledge. General knowledge, very important. Learn the current affairs, January, February, March, previous months and all. How much ever you're able to cover, go through it. Read Hindu newspaper, must. And if you're getting any free source in Google, even go through it. But just focus on important areas, but not other than that. COVID is the king. COVID, at least one question you'll get for your interview or micro presentation or for your CUET. Prepare about COVID very well, about vaccine, how it has impacted different industry. Those kind of basic things, refer it. When you read it, no, indirectly it will help you for your entrance exam also. But morely it will help you for your interview. Now for your mathematics, physics, chemistry, you will find you'll get, like for mathematics 25 marks, physics and chemistry. For math, refer 10th, 11th and 12th ka concepts. It will be very helpful. Okay, I'm not telling this only will come, but it will help you a lot. Now physics and chemistry 15 to 15 marks. Aram se you guys will get 30 marks referring to 11th and 12th. And it's going to be easy, and it's overall for 120 marks. So trust me, your entire aspect is going to be really easy if you focus on all these aspects for your interview. So this is the major areas which I want to tell you guys how we need to prepare. So I've just covered up everything in much. So guys, if you're a master's student, I'll be also dropping the link below in the description box. You'll find out what is your major syllabus. Now I'm not going subject by subject over that, because as masters, you guys have already completed your degree. You guys will have much idea than me. So I suggest that aapka degree, what all subjects is. For example, you have clinical psychology to study and you have one subject related to it. In your degree, what you have studied, that same subject will just go through it, brush through it. You'll have many PPTs of it, your teachers might have given to you, or your college might have given to you, or from Google only you'll get much stuff. YouTube, Google and all, you'll find it out. Refer to this one, then only go through it. Everything, especially degree is your main source. 11th and 12th, if you're not able to focus also, koi baat nahi, but refer to your degree subjects parallel to your syllabus pattern for your CUET, then only go for it. Trust me, it is going to really helpful for you. One of the major other questions asked by the students is that, what if I fail for my CUET exam? First of all, let me break this first myth for you guys. Before attempting the test, why is this fear for you? Why is this anger for you? Why is this revenge for you? Why is this hatred for this exam? Fine, go give a test. It's like a normal test, only 120 exam. That too, you're sitting inside a room. You're not going to write in an offline exam. Offline exam means I would have been understood your pain. It is online exam. No, relax yourself, calm yourself, chill, relax, take a long breath in, long breath out, do some meditation before attempting the test. No. Second thing is that if you're not able to clear your first round, second round, third round, koi baat nahi. There are many other colleges in this planet Earth, and top professionals like Bill Gates, who and all you find out, no, these people have not gone to all into Christ University only. They have gone to different colleges. Your job market is wide open, colleges are wide open, your opportunities are wide open. Don't worry, keep on trying. You will find out a particular way for it. Now, I want to speak about the mock interview practice. Mock test practice for your CUET is very important. Very important. Without practicing mock test, no, please don't go. Because majority of you will mess it out, will really mess it out in the time management. Only if you're that ultra pro, okay, then this video is not for you. But if you're not an ultra pro, very important, keep a time management, then only make or write the content, please. Haath jodkar, I'm telling it to you. There are many free mock test ka options over there. If I'm finding out any links, I will be dropping that link in the description box. Time yourself, then only please go for this one. Okay, then only please go for this one. Other than that, it is going to be really hectic and tough for you guys. That's the reason, do as much as mock test. That is the only key in which how you can ace any kind of an exercise. In case you've not started preparing anything and bullshit, you do not know anything for tomorrow's exam and tomorrow is your CUET, just imagine, okay, at such cases, refer to the question papers. At least if you have just 1 week or 10 days also fine, just go through the basics. I've already provided your basics in the before clip, but at least try to solve many question papers, because agar a question paper no, you're solving out everything, you'll get a rough clarity about how the entire structure of question paper functions. Please do that. Trust me, it will really help you. Mock test papers are the king for you guys to ace the exam. So use mess mat karo yaar, please mess mat karo. Okay, this is a small request from my side which I want to give to you guys. One of the major doubts asked by the students is that what is the timings for their CUET? Very simple, I'll be dropping a link in the description box. And this is presently the 2020-22 this one. In case if there is upcoming years, if you're watching this video for the 2020, 23, 2024, I'll be uploading the link as per the time say, but for the time being, I'll be dropping up the links. Nothing to worry, the time slots keeps on varying, but please don't keep any kind of other interview or written test at that particular point of time. Okay, I heard that, I think Rajesh who texted me that his CLAT and this CUET is clashing, and he mailed for college, okay, admission office that they will not change it. Such kind of things are also there. So you should be clever enough to choose very wisely which round you want. Or simply you lose out your money. Don't lose it out in that basis. Think very smartly, think very cleverly, and please be focused while preparing for your entire CUET exam. So guys, here is my giveaway for you guys. That is about, guys, I conduct mock interviews as well as training in terms, you have any particular doubt regarding CUET or any particular aspect, you want me to clear it out from my side, then you can also book a session with me, or you can drop a comment below in the chat box. I shall clear it out. But if you want to have a mock interview with me, if you want to have one-to-one session with me in terms of doubt clearing, all the other aspects, I'll be dropping the link in the description box. Kindly make sure that you guys reach out to me for any kind of help, because I was able to help more than 600 plus students and have trained it, and majority of them were able to enter into their Christ college and into their dream college. So in case you also want my assistance, please do reach out to me. I will be much happy to help you. Guys, trust me, I'll be much happy to help you. You can just schedule a date, time and all, and then you'll find all the details in the description box. You can reach out to me at any point of time. So guys, here comes the last of our video, and today's video is done. And this video was one of the biggest video I've ever taken in this past entire 1 year. Because of all your doubts, I try to cover it one-to-one in this pura videos. So make sure that you watch it. At least 1% of your love, if you feel that what I've done really made a sense for you, please do comment in the comment box saying that something you liked on this. I'll be really happy. I'll send my love sticker, something pasting along with it. And please do like, share and subscribe karo. Jo bhi doubt hai, ask karo. I'm genuinely there to help you out. Okay, I'm not manipulating you guys and all. And I do not want to break this video into part by part and discard you guys like lack of clarity. I didn't want to give you to you guys one short video only how you need to prepare. That was my major objective. That's the main reason I made this video. Please make sure that you watch, like, share and subscribe. Show one comment what you liked. Please put it up in the comment box, so that for your interview you want more contents. If I get around more than 1,000 views in this video, only then I will be making a separate video for interview. That was only for personal interview. Micro presentation will make a separate video. If I get more than 1,000 views, only then I'll be making a video on interview every questions, previous year ka questions, this year ka questions, which is very important. All that I'll be covering up in the next video, but I want 1,000 views. Let me see if you guys show me 1% of love with your like or with your views and your comments. I will be surely making content. So thank you so much. Wishing you all a wonderful day. Goodbye. Namaste. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat. And wish you all the best. You will get into your dream college. Nothing to worry. Because if you believe yourself today, tomorrow the world is going to believe you. Just keep on trying. It's fine. Just hardly few days, little struggle constant is there. But if you do it now, later date, it's worth it.